Welcome to the SOULidarity yoga sequence, which is part of the Meditation Activist Travel Guide by Jill Nell. This yoga sequence is focused on nurturing our interconnectedness. So as you move through the practice, really want you to feel that deep connection, the connection with the ground, the earth beneath you, the connection with your breath, feeling that interconnectedness, the solidarity of you being an embodied being here on earth. And of course, meditation is an invitation to really let go of fear and replace it with that sense of love, a sense of belonging, that you belong and that you belong in the nature of things, however they're showing up for you. So let's get the SOULidarity songs ready from Spotify. And if you have it in non-shuffle mode when you play. Ready? Let's begin. So I'm going to invite you to start in child's pose, wide knee child's pose. Have the knees about the width of your mat. I want you to really, before you come down, just really settle the buttocks down towards your heels. Stretch the arms out and just elongate the spine and tuck your chin inwards. Now just move the right hand forward, move the left hand forward, push both hands into the mat as you push your buttocks down. Breathe in and just let go. Feeling that solidarity with the earth beneath you. Breathing in synchronicity. Just resting the forehead. Just arriving on the mat. Breathing in consciously. Breathing out consciously. Sinking the buttocks, stretching the spine. Breathing in. I'd like you to walk your hands out to the right. And as you do, push the left buttocks down because it has a tendency to rise. Take your left hand, put it on top of your right. And then just push your hands down and your buttocks down. Tucking the chin, lowering the forehead. One more conscious deep breath. Bring your hands back to the center. Push evenly down, pushing your buttocks to your heels. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, just come around to the left, pushing your right buttocks down. Tucking your chin. Breathe in, bring your right hand on top of your left, and then push your hands down as you push your buttocks down. Really paying attention to that right buttocks, feeling the side stretch. 3 conscious breaths. Come back around to the center. Bring your hands, tent peg them either side of the mat. And then just turn your torso to the left. Breathe out. Turn your torso to the right. Just moving your torso over the right thigh. Breathing out, come to the center. Breathing in and then twisting as you breathe out. Come back down to the center, turning over to the right. Breathing out. Last one, over to the left. Coming up, breathing in, up onto your shins, push your hips forward, raise your arms. Breathing out, come down and twist to the left, extending your left arm back, your right arm forward. Breathing in, bring the left arm up, parallel to the right, hips forward. Breathing out, buttocks to the heels, turn to the right. Take a breath, really open up that right arm behind you, left arm forward. 2 more either side, breathe in, push the hips forward, breathe out, coming to the left. Breathe in, hips up, breathe out to the right. Breathe in, hips up. Breathe in to the right. Breathe in, hips up. Last one. Breathe in, hips up. Then come down and bring your hands behind you. Fingers facing your buttocks. Just lift back and lift your hips up, head back. Drop your buttocks, bring your torso up, hands beside your hips, and then just come on up onto the tops of your feet, lifting your knees off the mat. Hands behind you. Open your chest, lift the hips, head up to the ceiling. Hands feeling the solidarity to the earth beneath you. Lifting your knees, pushing down on the tops of your feet. It can hurt. One more. Just waking up those feet and the shins. Raising the hips, breathing out, dropping the hips, hands beside you. Breathing in, lift your knees, breathing out. Bring your hands forward, coming up to all four. And we're going to just do some cat-cows. Hands pushing on the mat. Drop the belly. Lift the head. Drop the head. Lift the head. Lift the hips. And then push down. And the activated cat, we're really pushing the belly up. Dropping the head. Tucking the tailbone. Drop the belly, lift the buttocks, lift the head. Really push down with all your fingers and feel the pushing on the tops of your feet. Really push, feel the solidarity with the earth. One more cow, drop the belly. Keep the activation in the feet and hands. One more push into a cat. Come to neutral. Tuck your feet under and just lift your knees for a moment and then drop them. Lift them
And then walk out into your first dog, keeping your knees bent and then opening them. And you may just walk the dog, just straighten one leg, bend the other. Just a few times, breathing in as you open and expand the backs of your legs. Breathing out as you really push down into the mat. And then just both legs open, pushing into your downward dog. Really opening the fingers, pushing down on all knuckles. Drop the knees. Arms up. Toes down. And now we're bringing our right leg forward. Hands on hips. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, sink the hips. Now, if you can grasp alternate elbows with your hands and just use that to bring your shoulder blades close. And then just sink down. Feeling that love. The love of just being here, practicing. Hands up, straighten the front leg, and then fold down and over. Really activating the right toes, right foot pulling towards you and just surrendering down. Breathing out. Letting go. Breathing out. Come on up. Arms up, lifting up. And then activate the left foot. And then we're going to bring that right foot up. And we're going to bend the knee, right foot towards the left buttocks, and just turn your torso slightly to the right so you're looking under the right armpit. Straighten the hips, lift the leg up, bring the right foot down. Breathe in. Just push one more time into your downward dog. Then breathe in, lift the left leg up, and then bring it through, and then drop your right knee. Breathe in, lift the arms. Breathe out. This time, you can either continue to grasp alternate elbows, or you can bring your hands into prayer, the back of your shoulder blades, and just really open that chest. Breathe in and then sink the hips down. Breathe in, sink. Breathe in and sinking. Breathe in, straighten the left leg, fold at the hips and bring your hands down. Tent pegging your fingers, lift and stretch the spine out of the lower back region, just opening and elongating. Flexing the left foot, toes coming back towards you, and then just lower. Tuck the chin. Just however far is comfortable. If you have blocks, you may want to use blocks either side of you. Breathe in. Bring the weight over your left foot. Hands come up onto the mat. Push into the right toes. Activate the right leg. Breathe in. Lift the left leg up to the roof. Bend the knee, having the left foot come to the right buttocks. Breathe in and turn your head under the left elbow, under the left armpit. Really pushing on that right leg. Straighten the hips. Left leg comes up, comes down beside your right. Push into the downward dog. And then you can just slowly walk your feet up to your hands. Gonna rise up. Rise up your hands up to the sky. Stay rising up. Hands to the palms. Interlace your fingers and push your palms up to the sky. And then come up on your toes if that's got balance. And then breathe out. We're going to breathe in, lift the arms, and we're going to bend our knees and push our buttocks back into chair pose. So just having the arms close to the ears and just pushing your buttocks back and elongating your spine forward as if you're reaching your hands to your fellow brothers and sisters. Breathe in. Interlace the fingers the other way, the awkward way potentially. Push your hands up to the sky. Breathe in. Try and balance on your toes. And then breathe out. Come down into Uttanasana, forward fold. And just coming down. Now you can fold your hands at your elbows. Just let gravity stretch you out. You can also just let your hands fall if that's preferable. Take 3 conscious breaths and just allow that traction of your spine to come towards the ground, the earth. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, allow that space. Hands on the shins, underneath the knees. Breathe in, push. Push your spine forward, really getting that space and elongation. And then we're going to breathe out. Now we're going to bend the left knee. Left hand to the right shin, right hand up to the sky. Feeling it reach up as if it was going to hold on to the moon or the sun. Really reaching up. Breathing out, coming back down. Right hand to left shin and calf. Twist to the left and the right hand comes up. Really reaching. Now you're bending your right knee while your left leg is straight. Breathe in, breathe out, come forward. One more on each side. Straighten the left leg. Bend the left leg, straighten the right. Breathe in, twist to the right. Really feeling that twist. Breathing out, right hand crosses over. Grasp the lower left leg. Straighten the left, bend the right. Now cross both hands and just straighten the legs. Just create space between your shoulder blades. Just feel that space. Tuck your chin in. Breathe out. Let the hands just dangle for a moment. Now I'd like you to really push on your big toes. Push on your heels. And then fold your arms out and really push down as you raise up. Really pushing into those hamstrings and the legs. Now we're coming down to chair, but this time we're breathing in. We're lifting our left arm back. Now as we do, we want to make sure that we don't get that where the hip comes too far forward, the right hip. Keep the legs still in alignment. Bring the hands forward, breathing out. Come around to the right. Breathing in. Pushing up, arms raising up, hands down to the chest. Breathing in, we're going to raise the left knee and we're going to bring the left foot back, hands still at heart center, and then flex the left foot. Breathing in, feel the hips squaring. Breathing out, drop the left foot back and raise your arms. Virabhadrasana 1, just pushing down. Now you may want to drop that left heel or you want to keep it raised if you prefer to have the hips up in alignment with that foot raised. Breathing in, drop the arms, coming around, twisting to the right. Dropping the hips. Breathing in, coming back to Virabhadrasana 1. Now we're going to drop the left foot and then Virabhadrasana 2, coming down, putting that beautiful angle on your right knee and right thigh. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and sinking down. Breathing in, straighten the right leg, hands clap at the top. Coming back down into Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing in. Straighten the right leg, hands clap at the top, breathing out, coming down into Virabhadrasana 2. One more. Hands on hips, come around to the front, long edge of the mat. Bring your heels in. Hands on the thighs, and we're just going to bring the weight over to the right, bring the weight over to the left,
Next one, as we bring it over to the right, lift the toes on the left. And imagine you've got a big ball. Lift the right toes. Breathe in, hands swing around a big ball. Over to the right, lift the left toes. Breathing in, over to the left, straighten the right leg, lift the toes. Over to the right, straighten the left, lift the toes. Moving your arms. Just do 2 more either side. Now 1 more to the right. We're going to now come into Virabhadrasana 2 on the left leg at the front. Really putting your energy into that thigh and pushing on the right leg and the heel right down. Feel that downward energy and the balance of your spine in the middle, arms coming out. Looking over the left leg and arm. Breathe in, straighten your front leg and breathe out, sink back down. Lift and straighten that leg. Lifting the toes if you'd like that extra challenge. Come down. 1 more. And then come back down into Virabhadrasana 2. Take a breath, and then we come around into Virabhadrasana 1. Now, what you may need to do is just bring that foot around so you can get the hips a lot straighter, and you may lift the right heel. Breathe in. And then sink down. Drop the shoulders while your arms are up. Breathe in and sink down. One more. Drop the shoulders. Hands on your hips. Now we're going to bring the hands to the chest. Bring your right foot in, and then we're going to fly up onto that left leg. Breathing in. Really flexing the toes, putting energy into that right leg. And then coming back down onto the long edge of your mat. Feet parallel. Hands at your heart center. Just close your eyes for a moment and really push into your heels. Push down on your toes. Close your eyes and just take a moment. Now, once again, bring your heels in. Toes out, hands on your thighs. Breathe in and drop the left shoulder, pushing the hand against the left thigh, but drop the shoulder and turn your head over to the right, up to the sky. Breathe in, both arms straight and pushing, then push the right thigh and drop the right shoulder, looking over to the left. Breathing in and just alternating, dropping the left shoulder, turning to the right. Breathing in, dropping the right, looking to the left. Just a couple more on each side.
Last one. Hands, prayer position. Bring both toes facing the front of your mat. Right leg in front. Left heel comes in. Trikonasana. Open your arms out. Breathe in. Now really push your energy back. Your hips back as you lean forward and reach out. Reach, reach, reach. Strengthen the legs and then drop the right arm. Left arm comes up. Now I want you to really feel that lower chest of the right side coming under to have a nice line and straight. You're on a straight plane. Really pushing with your left heel into the mat. If it's okay for your neck, you can look up. Otherwise, just keep it straight. Breathing, pushing into the feet, elongating the spine, pushing the right foot, breathing in, really pushing into the feet so it's a lightness in the torso. Breathing in, coming around to the left side. Breathing in, Trikonasana on the left. Pushing the hips back, reaching, reaching, reaching out to the left, and then coming down, dropping the left arm down, raising the right arm up, and just really feeling that opening of the hips, opening of the chest, looking up if that's okay for your neck. Breathing in, coming up, hands at heart center. And we're going to just bring our feet in. Breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to do tree pose. Feel the solidarity with the earth. You're going to raise your left knee, and just before, we're just going to clasp our hands around and just get our balance. Really lift this up, the left knee up, creating space, then bring it down. Push it out to the left, using your right arm as a balance on the alternate side. See if you can get the ankle with your left hand and just place it against your thigh. But you really want to push the right leg against the left. It's that pushing together that creates the stability. Really pushing the thigh and the heel together. Breathe in. Get your branches out. Now have your drishti gaze, just a single point. Drop your shoulders back. And if you feel that you've got good balance, you can just wave your arms like flowing. It helps to have that single pointed gaze. And that gives you the strength and solidarity in your balance. Hands to heart center. Breathe out, drop the leg. Just take a moment to just feel the solidarity with the earth.
Lift the right knee, bringing it up. Clasp both hands around the shin and really lift it up. Pushing into the earth with your left leg. And now we're going to bring it around to the right. Left hand's your counterbalance. See if you can get your ankle and push your foot against the left. It's the energy of those two, the synergy and the solidarity between those two that creates the beautiful strength and stability. Breathe in. Look at a drishti point in the floor in front. And then you can just, if you can have that balance, you can move your arms, feeling the solidarity of the breeze and the earth, the different elements of strength and stability and movement. It's okay if you get the shakes. Hands, arms out. Drop the shoulder blades. Breathe in, hands, palms touching. Come down to your heart center. Really breathing, letting go. And then just dropping it all down. We're just going to do some movement now with the hips. Just do some circles coming around one way. Now just drop your head. Just feel the circles in your hips and the circular movement of your head as you do that. One more that way. And now the other way. It's easier to have your feet separate somewhat. Beautiful. This ability to just move in fluid motion. Just moving your knees in a circle, going one way, doing the other way. Beautiful. Breathing in. Now we're going to create that version of Virabhadrasana 2. Last standing pose before we come down to the mat. Now this time I want you to come around first into Virabhadrasana 1. Lift the heel of the left foot, hands at heart center. We're going to do a twist. So we're going to lean forward with our weight and then bring your elbows, keeping your hands together, bring your left elbow across the right thigh and then pressing on your hands, just twist your spine to the right. Trying to get your palms to the center of your heart as you twist. Breathing in, come on up and around, turn your feet to the left, left foot in front, right foot heel up, hands and palms together, breathe out, bring them to your heart center. Breathe in, lean the chest forward, really pushing on that right foot, and then bring your right elbow over your left thigh and just turning to the left, really pushing in the twist. Now, we're going to do that one more time. Just so you can see, I'll put my right foot up left back, Virabhadrasana 1. Hands and palms together. Breathe out, come down into Warrior 1. Hands at your heart center. Twist to the right, left arm and elbow comes across the right thigh, and then you're just pushing your palms together and twisting to the side. Really pushing in that left foot. And then sinking. Just taking a couple of breaths, deep conscious breaths. Breathing in, hands up, twist your feet around so that the left foot's at the front, right foot, right leg straight, right heel lifts. Come down into Warrior 1 and twist right elbow over the left thigh. Palms together. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, really get that twist even further. Bringing your torso around to the side. Breathing in, lifting your arms up. Now coming down, and we're just going to come down into pigeon pose. Walk your foot over, your left foot over to the right side of the mat, and then just drop the knee down. Now you may want to keep that foot coming in closer to your thigh, or you can put it outwards. Depends how flexible you are. And then just to start with, we're going to put our arms up. Breathe in. Come down and just have your hands on tent peg beside. Drop your head. Breathe in. Come back down. And then turn to the left. Breathe in, turn to the right, dropping the shoulder. Breathe in, turn to the left. Turn to the right. Keep your fingers on tent pegs. Round to the left. One more round to the right. Breathing in, and then just breathing out, just surrendering down. Just letting go. Breathing in, bring your right leg across your left knee. And we're going to do a twist. Breathe in. Make sure there's that nice solid attachment of your right shin onto your left thigh.
And now we're going to turn to the right. You can use that elbow as a lever against the right thigh. Now, this time, we're going to undo our legs. Just come back onto your elbows and lift your legs up. And then just drop them down, just so you can keep your core switched on. Lift them up. Drop them down. One more. Lifting up. This time, the left leg comes up and the right leg comes back. Hands tent pegged on the side. Really straighten your hips. Try and not collapse too far over to the left and get some weight over to the right. Breathe in. Come down. Have your hands wide either side. Drop your head. Breathe in. Come down. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Breathing in, and now just come forward and just drop your head. Let go. Keeping the weight over onto the right side so that it's even between the left and the right. Just surrendering your hips down into the mat. Feeling the solidarity with the earth, with the groundedness in your body. Just some breaths of letting go. Breathing in, coming on up. And we're going to do a Baddha Konasana. Would like you to hold your ankles and just really lift your chest and then fold forward and push with your elbows on your thighs and just drop your head down. Beautiful. Now we're going to just bring your right foot out in front. Left as if you're back in your tree pose, pushes against the left foot, pushes against a strong right thigh. You're going to bring your arms up, create space, lift, lift. Really feel that space.
Then bring your hands behind you, push up, and then fold forward. Breathing in, breathing out. Just allowing yourself to surrender. Breathe in, putting your arms up, bringing. It's going to get while you're there, read you a quote from the book. Breathe in and breathe out. Getting ready now. Slowly turning within. We're going to move into Shavasana in a minute. Breathing in, lifting, and breathing out. Breathing in. Now you can prepare for Shavasana. Just coming down onto your back, bringing your knees in. Just sometimes forward bends can just really clasping your shins and doing some circles one way with your knees, circles the other way. And then just surrender into Shavasana. Breathing in, breathing out. Just feeling that deep surrender into Pachamama, the beloved earth beneath us. As you breathe out, feel the softening, things returning into their natural alignment. Integrating the movement into stillness. Breathing, letting go. Now you're welcome to stay as long as you need, or you can just slowly bring your knees back up to your chest. Do a couple of circles one way, couple of circles the other way. Then rocking up or gently coming to the side. And just to complete your practice, I'll just read you one of the quotes from the Meditation Activist Travel Guide. Let's trade all our judging for appreciating. Let's lay down our righteousness and just be together. May you just be together with the people that you interact with today. May you be in solidarity with yourself. Thank you for practicing. Hands to your heart. Bring your hands to your head. May you be in solidarity
with all thoughts and your soul's longing. Bring your hands to your mouth. May your words be in solidarity with love. Bring your hands to your heart center. May you be in solidarity with all of humanity today. Thank you. Go forth in solidarity.